Yeah, yeah, I appreciate it. Like, I'm positively upset with myself right now. So let's find out what this waypoint is. Let's get a just do the easy way and get a MGRS or UTM waypoint. Okay, we got it this time. We got G 3740045 God damn it. Fucking muted, bro? Really? Ugh. How dumb can you be? Like, I've been just stupid all night. Alright, flight plan. Let's go to waypoint. And waypoint. And then obviously change that. We're going to click on number 1. That tells us we're creating one. We're going to go T, G, T, S, which is targets. I'm going to name it. And then we're going to start putting in coordinates. And hopefully it should work. So let's go GG. And then 3737400. God damn it. 45945. And that should go here. And that should be an elevation of 16 feet for waypoint 1. So what we do now is go back to mission, steer point, plink. And if we look here, right here, oh my god, you can't see that green is gaudy. Look right here, should go steer 1. Targets. And we are not 840 miles, but we'll see what happens. We are still on the ground, so. Fucking. Well, welcome at Astros. You saved the night, because I've been talking to people this entire time.
Remove the wheel chocks.
Talking to the stream, and, you know,
Copy.
just hasn't been capturing anything.
Wheel chocks are now removed.
It's fun. Fun stuff. That doesn't seem correct. I think I put those coordinates in wrong. I did. I put the coordinates in wrong. I have to have. 840 miles, that's not correct.
Damn, I almost had it. Smoked the front of the ship.
7400. 459.
That makes sense.
Smoked the front of the ship.
Yeah, I was just a little too low. But when you're doing it, you have to separate your throttles, and instead of using your stick to do all the movement, you're turning with your engines. And then you're not moving the stick up and down all that much. You're just you're adjusting your trim
Yeah.
up and down.
Is that better? Nope. Bear with me, people. I am learning. Pink. Okay, that looks like it might work here. Mission. Steer. Oh, it's better. Yeah, that worked. Okay. Yeah, I was in 3018 instead of 3017. Cool. We figured it out. Got it. Moving. Great. Grand. Just trying to figure out the CDU and the waypoints and all that kind of fun stuff, so. It's a lot. Waiting on panic here. Sorry for the wait, brother. Looks like he's got some CBUs under there. Very nice. Run up, and we're rolling. Were you on here when I hit a bird last night, Ryan? Maybe not. I smoked a bird. Gears up. 150 flaps are up. Just been talking to myself this whole time. Now we should have a waypoint, which is on the TAD there. Turn the map off, you can see it better down there. Should have a waypoint right there. We just created. I'm a ding dong. Oh shit. Bink. Alright, I'm gonna set my path hold here. Trim out a little bit. Okay, he's back there. Just gonna full cook it here. Our tanker should be. Do a few runs here. Tanker's on the downwind. Do some tanking, which is always exciting and eventful. Not. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Not eventful at all.
Air to air and 6-1 Alpha 2 gun start. About time.
I didn't hear any of that. What'd you say?
Yeah. I bought a balloon animal making kit from Kohl's for $10.
Oh, I'm going to ask why, but do I need to?
It is an impulse buy.
Copy.
You know what's funny about that too is when it rang up as impulse.
Nah.
Yeah.
Oh, then there you
Remember
go.
those little army dudes that have the aircraft or the air chutes on them?
Yeah.
Bought those too.
Now you're gonna be throwing army men all over the place. What do you?
Mm-hmm.
Weirdo.
Alright, I'm gonna learn these guns. Hopefully.
I see a truck.
After my weapon selects.
Dismiss.
So,
AGM 65s are selected. Now, all we gotta do is boom shaboomba. Go to Maverick and slave it. There it goes. Oh, my TGP did stuff. Why did it do that? I don't like that. Okay. Rifle. 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 Everything's getting one today. Fire sale on the rifles. Come on. Come on. Rifle. Rifle. I think it's because I didn't make it my SPI. Dismiss. Go ahead and select GB12's profile. Go into a climb here. Alright. Change settings. Sorry, I should be looking down here with this. Alright, change settings. We want auto lays on. I usually lays for like, I don't know, 10 seconds. So, 1, 0. And then click lays time. Save. Stat. Profile. Forgot that. Back to change setting. Make sure your lays time and auto are still on. I don't really touch anything else. Save. Stat. And we're good. Now we can drop GPUs. Hi. Only get up to like 9,000 feet. Oh. I think what it was doing is it was pointed and not speed and pointed. So get rid of these GB12s and we'll go to the tanker. While we're sitting here, selective jettison these guys. We're gonna go rack on that. That's up. I don't like any of that. You know what? We can even drop these as a pairs. Just to get rid of them. That tanker's coming around, so I'd like to get lined up on it. Doodly-doodly-dee. Ah. What needs this more than anything? How about this guy? Good speed lock on that. Should be able to see that on the TAD now. Try and trim this thing a little bit here. Should get a pip here any second. Laser is on, it's working. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nickel. Now we go to bomb cam. We'll take that off. Put it on nav. Zoom out. TGP. Hold autopilot, and here we are. See if they'll hit. Double bark. Shack shack.
Warning, autopilot.
Heading out for the tanker. Oh, it's the bomber. So I was like, what in the hell? Excuse me. Do I still have Pain here? He's turning back in on targets. Alright. Well, I don't know. I'll show you guys. Yeah. So, he's number 3 down there. Number 1 flying in the middle, obviously. He's going to do things. And I am headed to the tanker. I've hooked him so I can see him right there. And he's at 10,000 feet, so we are good in that regard. Oh, my back. My leg. Anyway. Should probably delete that recording that I did not record anything of. Awesome. Whew. Exports. Here. What's today? The 18th? Yeah, that's getting deleted. I think. I'm still recording, so there we go. And we're going after the tanker. Ugh. Super duper skates. Bottle of water. Okay. Saga. Intravenous. Okay. Yeah, okay. I guess we start turning into this guy. He's out there. See a little better there. Kind of cutting away from us a little bit. I guess we could kind of point in front of him. Gonna hit the tank. Take some fuel. 8, 9, 10, 11. By the time we get there, we'll be taking 5,000 pounds or so. Be my longest tank, I believe, if we can do it. Just heading that way. I think trim right. Let me check his path here. Okay, yeah, he's about to start heading towards me, so. Shell's coming in for a landing there. No. Why did I hit that one? 279. That guy's going 240. This one's gonna be a little. I'm actually tempted to turn around and hit the other one. Yep. Right,
Warning, autopilot.
The other one will be better, I think. Set. Damn it. Here we go. Yeah, that one will be better. I want to hook to this guy now. I think. Kind of flying right at him here. So we'll just kind of line up with him and do the best we can to meet him on his trajectory. Of course, we will be above him and start turning early, but should work out. Alright, got him off the HUD here. Gonna hold this altitude / heading and cook. And that is Shell 791, so we'll go ahead and call him. Tanker Shell 791.
Shell 791, Uzi 24. Request rejoin.
Uzi 2-4, Shell 791. Proceed to pre-contact at 12,000 at 200.
Seems a little slow, but figured he was faster than that. Just gotta make a choice eventually, right? About 12,000. Here we go. Strange, I can't see the plane at 12, but I can see the one at 22. Went on there. Arco. 20,000 feet. MiGs are out and about, doing MiG things. Whatever. Okay, see the tanker. Just turning into them nice and easy here. Plenty of time. Might work out just right. That's what we're going after right there. Unknown, 12,000. Well, we know, so. Oh, pasture. Old Squidward. Damn, he is going slow. Need you to do something, my dude.
Hmm?
I was talking to the tanker. He's flying really slow. Drop in under him here. Let him fly by. Should be going 220, but says he's doing 200. I don't know.
Passing waypoint 6 at 12,000.
Need him to get over my head. Come on, come on, come on. We go after him.
Ready, pre-contact.
Return pre-contact.
Lock it in, lock it in.
Ready, pre-contact.
Cleared contact. Contact. You're taking fuel.
Taking fuel. Aye, relax. Fucking. Come on. Hold on.
Contact. You're taking fuel.
Damn it.
Contact. You're taking fuel. Transfer complete.
Ugh.
Disconnect.
Whew. Took full load after a minute, but we got it.
Nice. I'm about to hop in and try, then probably hop off.
Copy. Astros. 16's easier. 100%. I'm actually about to do it right now. If you want to watch for a second, I'll get it in a 16 and show you. It's not hard at all. Let me just straighten out here. So I'll kind of explain everything that I'm doing as I'm doing it. Oh, my door's open. And then you kind of get a sense of how I do it and how I found the easiest way to do it is. So I've explained it over a couple of my streams, but my streams are so long, like finding the exact point can be a bit of a pain in the butt. So yeah, F16. We'll go Kutsasi. Got either
I'm going to
military
KC 130, right?
Stash. You're going KC 130, 130.
Because the 5 matters, apparently.
Yeah, it does. One's a jet engine, one's a prop. Dingus. But yeah, I'd say military stash for sure. All right, let me swap my throttles real quick.
Are there any 130s in the air?
Should be. Should be one in the air. I made a pretty big circle for him. I mean, he shouldn't be landed. Now, that is shouldn't be in hindsight, and I'll check real quick. I'm swapping my throttles out real quick. Shell KC-135, KC-135. Yeah, he's over. He's got a long way to go. If you spawn in at Batumi or
Oh, there he
Sanaki,
is. I
yeah,
see him.
he's on the far end down there.
Yep.
So, okay, 16. Change of planes. Let's go ahead and get. Should have tanks on, I think. Nope, no tanks. Let's go ground crew, rearm, and do the cut up load with Patriot Viper.
Request rearming.
Get set up here.
Copy.
Mix on. Tanker shouldn't be far away either, so yeah, I'm Air Force. How'd you know? Great guess. I still am Air Force actually, so got a few more years till retirement. Okay.
Rearming complete.
Bum, bum, bum. Alright, we got a light off. He's a firefighter. Oh, a buddy of mine's brother's a firefighter. Thank you, sir. Putting out all them fires. Let's see. Cat 1. Yeah, no, I've been doing it for 16 years now, so got a couple years left till retirement. Yeah, appreciate the follower. And again, this is a yeah, I guess a little after a while. I'm a jet engine mechanic, so I just turn wrenches every day on airplanes. So obviously that's why I like flying them. But yeah, it's a little old here and there, but other than that, okay, waiting on time in, and then we are rolling. Where's the tanker? Where's the tanker? I'm here. My tanker is right by where Spanky's going right there, so we'll meet up with Spanky. Honestly, planes are about to cross path. Air National Guard. So I was active duty for 13 years. Now I'm active National Guard, so still active duty, still all the same stuff, yada yada yada, just with the National Guard title. So, but thank him for his service. Thank you, Sarah. Three, two, one, and double verify. We are timed. All right, let's go find a tanker. I think it's gonna be off to my right. Nose wheel steering and rolling. Oh, and I was crew chief on C-17s. Work with them every day. I'm on C-130s right now, but I worked the A10 for 10 years and B-52s as well. So I know the 10 pretty well. But this server that I'm in right now is live, and if you ever want to fly in it like Panic does, Panic usually tunes into my live and flies with me. So whoever, whenever. That is correct. Grew up in this with a C-130. Oh, nice. Yeah, like I said, I was a jet engine mechanic on the 10s for 10 years. We went all over the damn world. It's pretty nifty. We should have enough runway here. But, as for this goes, let's burn some fuel off so we can actually take some fuel. And 80 nose wheel steering. Going to gear. 180 rotate. And off we go. We only got to get 20,000, so don't mind those bandits out in front of me. They're harmless. They're just practice bandits. How you doing, Spanky?
Oh, just chilling.
Loading up your INS and shit? How long does it take the 18 to load?
Not long. It's pretty quick.
Once we both hit the tanker, I'll probably have to call it an evening. There he is.
Oh, it auto joined me. Nah.
Did it?
Yeah. I took the it auto dumped me in.
Oh, yeah, so the invite in the Twitch, or the link in the Twitch is set to just dump you in the chat.
Yeah.
A lot of people were like, oh, crap, I didn't mean to do that. I'm like, dude, I don't care. Like,
Yeah.
I don't care. I literally, for 20 minutes, was talking to myself with a mic off, so I'm being a dum-dum today. All right.
Yeah, it happens. What's up, Spanky?
Goes up.
Spanky.
Chilling.
Spanky's brother's the one who's a firefighter, EMT
Oh, nice.
feller.
Mhm.
Relatively fresh in the field.
Almost a
Nice.
year in, I think.
Oh, so he's about to get rid of his probie status.
Yep.
Nice. That's a fun transition from probie to firefighter.
Will it?
Yeah. Most
Nice.
most departments do a little thing about it.
That'd be sweet.
Yeah. I got handcuffed to a pole and sprayed with foam. So yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is back in
That's
2001 when you could get away with that.
Right.
Yeah, we used to do that for people like PCSing to other bases and stuff. We'd
Yeah.
tie them to chairs and squirt them with mustard and ketchup and all that kind of stuff. So,
That's funny.
That's great.
all right, well, let's go hit the tanky tank. Have you tried to tank with the 16 yet?
Not with the 16, only the 18. And I grabbed the basket a couple times at the 18, but then I stopped trying.
Spanky actually hit his first basket the other night.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it causes a lot of frustration once you want to drive your plane into the jet, you want to da-da-da-da-da, which Spanky
Right.
started experiencing, and kind of talked him into just hanging in there and doing it, and he stuck the basket and got a load. So
Nice.
the 16, I would say I've put, one day I just sat down, I was like, I'm going to do it, and that's the end of it, and I just
Yeah.
sat here until I did it. And then now it's more of a, normally when I'm streaming, even if I in the stream or something, I still want to try and hit a tanker at least, you know, even if it's a little, just for a connection for a minute or something. I always hit a
Right.
tanker, because it's, when you're talking about the 16, you know where the fuel flow is, like the pounds per hour, up underneath the little doodader right there.
Yeah, on the right side.
Yeah.
Up top, yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I watch when I hit the tanker. And I watch the LEDs on the bottom of the front of the tanker, because you can't see the boom. I watch the LEDs, kind of keep a general area where I'm at, and I watch the fuel flow, and you're only going up and down a couple 100 pounds each way. Not a lot. It's a very, like, I prop my hand up on the throttle, and I'm moving it, like, sometimes half an inch, maybe less, quarter of an inch, sometimes just bumping at it, trying to keep pace. And once you get your speed down, then if you have your curve set right, you can kind of wiggle the stick and not have to worry about jerky movements, because you will get, Spanky's learning that you're going to get PO, pilot-induced oscillation. So when you're focused on something in front of you and you're trying to maintain, but you're in an airplane, it causes you to get the waves. You know, you go up and down, up and
Yeah.
down, up and down. So that's something that you kind of have to. Everybody gets it. Everybody, you will continue to get it. I still get it a little bit, but I kind of train. You kind of train it out of your brain, basically. And you'll see when I come up to this tanker, I still do get it. You know, it is what it is. But I've set my curves where I can move my stick around, and if you like just move it around, but not have the plane move a whole lot. But as I move the stick further, the more curve I get out of it. So it's still a fighter, but I can still, if I need to, move my stick and just barely have any adjustments. That's the biggest key, is speed and adjustments. So
See, I think I need to adjust curves in because I don't think I have that smooth of
yeah, so you want it
movement.
to be, obviously there's two directions you can do a curve. You want it to be where it starts low and goes high. You don't want it to start going high and leveling out, because that's just immediately fast to slow. You want it to be slow to fast. And I think mine are like set at 20. What are set at, Spanky? 20, 25?
25.
Yeah, 20, 25 is the curve for ours.
No dead zone.
I keep about a 2 to 5 dead zone, just because the Warthog stick can get out of, you know, you got to go in and redo it every now and then, but
I'll just base your dead zone off of the center
yes.
dot. Whatever yours looks like, just try to center it if it has any dead zone. Like
Yeah.
if it has any stick drift, then just adjust the dead zone to the center of the stick drift.
Shit. And you know that you can go into if you have that, what app did I tell you last night, Ryan? The one for the HOTAS shit, or the Thrustmaster shit. The Thrustmaster app, you can actually go in and recenter your stick and get rid of that stick drift. It'll.
I'm not sure what that one is.
It's I'll think of it in a minute.
Request rejoin.
I just saw it. Hold on. Target. It's called Target. T.A.R. whatever. If you have Target, I don't know what stick and throttle you're running, but any Thrustmaster equipment runs through Target, and you can recheck your dead zones, recenter your dead zones, recenter your sticks, all that stuff via Target. So
I don't think I've done that in so long. I'm running the Thrustmaster T16000.
I got you. And it should, you can download it and see if it'll pick up on it, but I check mine every so often.
It has before.
If I go in and like access command and check my shit and it looks like it's drifting off a little bit, I'll go in and recenter it and basically recalibrate it. You recalibrate it and boom, it's right back dead center, and you get rid of that stick drift. So
I need to do that then.
yeah, it's worth a look just to be fully prepared, because if you go up there and you're fighting an airplane, you're gonna lose that battle every time.
Right.
I think Spanky took a tanker out a couple like last week, and then the week before that, someone sniped him and he fell out of the sky straight into the ground. So
Well, that's always nice.
yeah, we'll just call it that.
Uncommanded flight controls.
Yeah, it was an uncommanded flight control movement. All right, it's the hardest part in the 16 is getting on the getting up to the tanker. Once you can maintain that speed on the tanker, it's just I always overfly them. So we should be doing pretty good here. Three miles. And I do have the blue labels and shit on in my server, so it is what it is. It's for people that watch the stream that want to get in here, and I'm more than willing to teach anything that I know. Or fly with to do stuff like tank. I can fly wingman off your right, or a good way to learn to tank is to fly in formation. Like I'll set my autopilot, and then you maintain a certain distance off my wing by like just watching over.
Right.
And maintaining formation is basically what you're doing the whole time you're refueling. So it does help. Okay, now we're really catching him here. Oh my god, this new monitor's so bright. Set altitude here. Start backing out of the speed. Big time, big time. Okay. His boom should be coming down when I call the right one? I did, right? Coming up on Arco. Yeah, his boom's down. Okay. Alright, that's good speed. He should be going like 270, something like that. I don't know, I have set up for whatever, but... So, go ahead and open fuel door. Down right there. Oop. And come up from underneath, nice and easy. There's that little bit of that oscillation. I went down way too hard. Alright. And for this, the boom operator has to do the work. Like, you are just maintaining formation with this guy. So once I find his relative speed here, once
So it's not like chasing the basket on the 18.
no, the boom, so because you can't see the boom, it's back there behind you,
Right.
so you were just maintaining. If you look under the front of the plane, you know where those LEDs are up there.
Yeah.
So you're watching those. Left is up and down, right is forward and back, and you're just keeping those as centered as you can, and then let the boom operator hook up and give you fuel and do whatever, because that's his job. So especially in this plane when you can't see it, like in the 10 when I just refueled, you can see the boom, you can see the colors, you can see all that shit. You just kind of speed up, slow down.
Right.
But if you start to watch, once I get close enough here, easy. All right, so now is when you want to watch the fuel flow. So as I push into this boom,
Ready for contact.
come on, man, give me a break here. There it goes. Okay, as I slide in underneath him here, I'll try and keep it where you can see my fuel flow best as possible. I don't know how well you can see it on the stream, but you can see it going up and down.
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay,
It's
so
pretty good.
So I'm literally going, yeah, I'm barely touching it, a couple 100 pounds at a time. And if you can barely see the LEDs, I can kind of see them, but so I'm too far back. I'm about dead even where I need to be up and down, and just back out. But you have to account for engine spool. So as you back out, you kind of want to bump it right back up just a touch. Still need to come forward. Yeah, you're holding formation. That's all you're doing. And that was a little too much. Coming back. There it is. 2 greens. Bump it back up. Back out. Taking fuel. Just kind of, you can see my stick movements are very, very, I'm moving the stick physically, but they're very, very tiny. And you can see how much the plane is moving. Like, if you can get to the point where you don't have to move it up and down, which sometimes the wind will throw you off or whatever. But my pounds are, so I'm right at 3,000, which is like perfect speed. Okay. So, but as you can see, as you take fuel, you're gonna have to speed up. So you see I'm sliding back, I'm getting heavier.
Right.
But I went up to 3,200, and then kind of back out to 31. It's such a small amount. 3,000, but as you can see, I'm not oscillating because I'm not going up and down. I'm going left and right. I only go up and down. I only touch it if that LED tells me I have to, or if it starts to look like you might be dropping. See how I'm dropping back now. Go back up. Trying to just hold my left and my right, and that was too much. Too much. Should be almost a full load here already. We didn't have much to get, but you can see like the oscillation. I'm not touching the up and down. I'm just going the left and the right. Once you find that sweet spot, so now I'm pulling back a little bit, just a little bit, and that's it. But like, even when you do have to pull up and down, it's a very, very tiny amount. Like, if I'm flying straight and level right now, oh, I gotta close the door for autopilot. If I'm flying straight and level, we're talking, like I said, I can move this stick here and level myself out, but I'm not like pulling back on it. I'm kind of bumping it like this. When I started going into like an oscillation, I'll kind of hold it for a second, and then once it levels out, I'll bump it bump it up, down, but you can see how much I'm moving it, and the plane's barely moving
Yeah.
because of the curves. So if you look at my curves, adjust controls, axis, commands, and then find this one, axis tune. So I got a dead zone of 5. My saturation's 80, which kind of cuts down on that sharpness a little bit, and then my curve's 20. So it starts slower, it gets faster as you go up, and the same thing. So 580, 20 should be the same thing
I'll
for
look
the.
mine up and see what mine is.
Yep, 5. This one's 590, 20, because I didn't want my saturation quite as much on my rolling, because you need roll a little bit more, like, you know, dogfighting
Right.
and whatnot. The up and down is what kills you, the oscillation, so you want that one to be a touch more, but still the same 5 and 20, you know? It's, once you get those curves down, though, you're pretty golden. So,
Sweet.
go.
Yeah, check those out.
yeah, it's all
It'd
about...
be nice to be able to refuel because S16 burns so fast.
Yes, and I make it like I said, I make it a point to do it. So
Yeah.
every time.
I can be a little happy on the burners too. So
Yep.
Oh
and
yeah,
then-
all the time.
then you-
full burner till I can't no more.
well, then you don't
Yeah.
have.
Kissing
Then
the ground at 100 feet.
you don't have to worry about it. You know, like you don't have to worry about fucking running out of fuel all the time and this and that.
yeah,
Let's go
the
kiss.
times I fly on contention primarily, and the times I have landed in the dirt in the 16
Mm-hmm.
after shooting down like 2 or 3 people, like I'll have
Yeah.
that last person. I'm like, he's running from me, so I gotta go
Yep.
full burners
Gotta
to
go
catch
full
him.
burners.
Yeah.
I smoke him, and I'm
Yes.
like, all right, now I gotta land in the dirt.
Yeah.
Yep, it's one of those. It's a nice skill to have, basically.
Yeah. I was doing carrier ops with the 18 for a while when I first started.
I like the 18.
I like the 18 as well. I don't like how the systems are all. It feels like they built the plane, and then like all these different systems have been added to it, but they didn't think about like really like meshing those systems together. Like the 16
So-
just flows.
So we got what's called time compliance technical order. We got TCTOs, and what the A10 is a perfect example. They build the A10, and as the years go on, technology improves. They have to add shit to the plane. Well, their way of doing that is just throwing in bundles of wires and new screens and new buttons where they shouldn't be, and so it's probably a jumbled mess because they keep upgrading the plane on top of old technology, and a lot of times they won't pull out that old crap,
Right.
you know, and to put in the new stuff. So it's kind of a. Why can't I see you on data link, you turd?
Yeah, the 18 is a pain with air to air. Like once you master the air to air, as far as in DCS, like I've seen some really good 18 pilots.
Yeah.
Like once they kind of get that, because just having a switch between RDVS, TDVS, switching your like cone, like all of that is just it was too much for me. So I swapped to the 16.
Right.
Yeah. The 16, I bought the Viper TQS for it, and well, I was flying it with the A10 throttle, the Warthog, which was fine, but I bought the TQS, and all the buttons, since it is Thrustmaster, were just immediately bound.
Yeah.
Dude, I got my slow flying A10 to blow crap up, and I got the 16 if I want to go fast and do hood rat shit, you know, like it's I can pick up the 16 and I can drop harms, I can shoot down planes, I can refuel, I can drop GBUs, I can shoot Mavericks out of it. I can do everything. I learned all that stuff in about a week. In the 10, I'm still learning.
Yeah.
Just all the systems because it's unreal. But yeah, I enjoy it. Either way. 328.
I did too. The A10s, I have the A10 as well. I need to learn it. I need to sit down with it.
That's what I'm learning. Well, I was kind of learning. I'm refreshing myself. I used to know how to do all of it, but I was refreshing myself on CDU and waypoints and mark points and everything. And now that I've kind of watched a YouTube video, obviously, on, like with Grim Reapers or something, and refreshed my memory, I'm like, oh, that's not hard at all. It's just, it's overwhelming because there's so many systems giving you information, but it's not as difficult as a lot of people make it out to be. Like basic flight, do you have basic flight of it down? Takeoff, landing, stuff like that?
Not yet. I haven't even sat in the cockpit yet.
Oh boy, you're in for a
Yeah.
treat. If you want, again, like if I'm on here and you pop in and you're like, hey, what are you doing? I'll hop in a 10 and we'll go through it panel to panel. I'll tell you what everything does, what to do with it. Either it's either that or YouTube, you know? And YouTube's
Yeah.
going to tell you the same shit I'm telling you. And I used to be, and Ryan is now, I used to be engine run qualified. I've sat in the cockpit of that plane in real life hundreds and hundreds of times and started engines, ran engines for maintenance runs. Hundreds. So I could do it. I could feel my way around with the lights out and know every button in the cockpit.
Yeah.
Now, we didn't get to operate the systems, so that's what I'm learning
Right.
now is the systems.
You got to power them.
Yes. You got to bomb drop in, all that crap I got. It's the inputting JTAC info 9
Yeah.
lines. That becomes, that can become difficult. Trying to get up here. I'm always scared I'm going to overfly everybody, so I'm trying to get up here on spank off his wing. But I'm scared I'm going to overfly him, which I probably will.
What's the server you're on?
It's called Goon Squad. It's just one me and Ryan came up with everything on it. Tankers and ground targets and SAM sites and some bombers that don't shoot at you. And there's really no air-to-air. Other than the bombers that don't shoot at you, it's just basic. It's mostly for ground target stuff.
Right.
Ooh, looks like somebody's on a basket. Oh, you're lame, dude. You got that friggin' Blue Angel skin on, dude. You're just... You spit on your heritage. But refueling gave me such a hard time, dude, that I actually had to buy an all-mesh gaming chair because I was sweating so much. Like, it was making me
feel
so
that.
sweaty. Whee. This is not going to be good. But yeah, it's difficult. Damn, I feel bad I missed Dano and Burwick chatted earlier, and I was just talking to myself.
Oh no.
Mic off. One of them asked me about a raid. He asked if raids were disabled. Don't know what a raid is.
It's people raiding into you, like raiding your Twitch chat or your Twitch channel. So if someone was streaming and they wanted to in their stream bring their stream over to yours, they would raid into yours and bring their viewers to you.
Oh. Okay. Well, he asked if it was disabled, and I was like, dude, I have no fucking clue. I literally created a Twitch and just started streaming. Like, I don't know any of the options. I don't know.
Yeah, more than likely it's just a setting to flip for you. One second, I gotta put my track IR on.
Yeah, I'll look for that after I get done and upload and all that stuff.
Alright, there we go. Checking my controls now. Look at my access commands.
What's your speed, Spanky?
277.
Copy.
So let's see if I remember right. Your dead zone was 5, saturation on the X was 80, and the curvature. What was your curvature?
20?
25.
20 or 25, one of the two. 20, you can't really... It's not a huge difference from 20 to 25. It's just if you wanted to start with 25 and then work your way back down to 20.
Okay.
But it's up to you.
So 5, 80, 100.
And then, yeah.
All right.
And then kind of give that a feel. Like I said, you're not going to notice it when you get into dogfights and everything else. In normal flying, you don't notice it. But
Just those simple,
when you hit that
like,
tanker,
precise movements.
yes, when you hit that tanker, you will notice it. Oh, hi, buddy. Finally figured out my life back there. Okay, I'm just gonna... What am I doing?
Okay.
Nah.
Yeah, dude. You see my smoke?
Nope. Oh, yeah, now I do. Oh, I'm under you. I'm under you. Don't come down. Ah, I'm under you. Oh, we're... Alright, I'm getting the fuck away. Away from you. Okay. I'm under you. Like I was directly under you. Oh man, that's spoopy. Ugh. Ba da 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 da. I have no idea where I'm at. Oh, we're way the hell out here. Spanky, you're going out to the water. Going to visit Wilson and old boy out there. See if I can't get to 50,000 feet here. Super cruise, which is a big super cruise. So. I'm heading towards Batumi. So.
That's fine. I'm taking off from Batumi.
Copy. Your tanker, if you want to try, I don't know if you want to try right now or not, is Arco straight out ahead of you. Do you? Oh, you have a track IR, so you don't fly in VR. But yeah,
67 miles out. Yeah.
Yeah, this track IR is so sick.
it's,
love track
Oh,
IR.
it's so easy. Makes things so easy.
Yeah. I want VR eventually.
I don't know.
But I just want it for the immersion. I just want to be in the cockpit, you know.
I have a Rift S, and it's fun to just fly for fun, for immersion. I get it, but when it comes down to doing crap, pushing buttons and doing all that
Yeah.
shit, it makes it miserable because you can't see any of the buttons. You can feel them on the HOTAS. I get that, but when it like reach around finding your mouse, if you have to click something or finding the
Right.
keyboard is a nightmare. But I fly with a bunch
For
of
me,
guys
it's
who
the
are
thing
VR.
on my head too.
Well, mine's attached to my headset, so. Well,
That's
you
nice,
saw.
yeah.
I mean, it's off the left side of my. It's got the clip, the track IR clip, and everything.
Yeah, I meant more the VR headset, like the weight.
Oh,
on it.
yeah, that could probably get pretty hefty,
Yeah.
I would think.
I broke my neck like 9 months ago.
Damn.
Herniated a disc really badly.
Oh, what are the odds? I just had C5 and 6 replaced and put a plate put over it because I herniated a disc.
Hey, me too. I had a total disc replacement.
Yep.
I have a piece of titanium C5, C6.
Yep. Same one, dude.
It was.
They fused.
Oh, it was
They fused 5, 6, and 7, or 4, 5, and 6. One of the two. Put the polymer blocks in. Put the titanium plate over the front. 6 screws.
Oof.
Yeah,
I
it
didn't
was,
I didn't get any fusion. It was just a singular plate, or it was a singular disc, artificial disc.
Yeah. So I have 2 artificial because one was bulging, one was herniated, and it had pushed back and was crushing my basically cutting off fluid from getting to my brain and my spinal cord, and I was like losing my balance. I could barely like walk around
Same.
normally. Yeah.
Same.
My arms were numb all the time.
Yep.
Yep.
My right arm was completely numb, other than the liquid lava that was being poured down the nerve all the way down my bicep into my forearm and my hand.
Yep.
That's the
So
only thing I felt. It took 3 emergency room trips to finally get them to take me from the ER to the operating table.
I went
'Cause I
in.
couldn't wait long enough.
See, my arms just kept going numb and like going to sleep, waking up, going to sleep, waking up, the lightning and all that stuff, and
Yeah.
I started to lose my balance, and I was like, okay, something's not right. So I got an MRI. In the military, it took me 4 months to get to see the surgeon, and he looked at me like I was on fire, and he was like, where have you been for 4 months? And I was like, dude, that's how long it took me to get here. I don't know. And he's like, you need surgery now, immediately. And I was like, well, okay, but I have a thing next week, and this and that. And I was like, I played golf yesterday. He was like, dude,
Wow.
you're one hard bump from being paralyzed. Like, I was like, well, thanks for that. I mean, apparently, I don't know how long it'd been that way, but yeah, it was pretty rough. It was, I have the x-ray of it, or the MRI of it, where he showed me, and it is gnarly.
Yeah.
But he went ahead and did 2 of them, so I have the double fusion or whatever, and the polymer blocks or whatever they are in there. So
Right.
the good thing is we'll have to get it again in about 10 years. So
Yay.
yeah,
Mine was gnarly enough. It was pressing on the spinal cord, but also pressing the nerve pocket, and that's
yeah, the nerves I
Ugh.
could see could probably be
that's
pretty
what
bad.
got me. Yeah, like that was like even after surgery, like I was eating pain pills every day because just to get out like that nerve pain stayed for a little while.
That's wild, dude. What are the odds?
It's almost, I'd say about 98% gone now. Like every once in a while, like if I go to the gym, it'll aggravate it a little bit, but then it eases off.
Yeah, I can feel the plate there. Like I can move because they go in through the front, and he had to move my, all that shit over to get to it.
All the vocal cord.
Yep.
Oh, my throat feels so weird
Dude.
still.
Yeah, I'm still numb from the chin down to the incision, obviously, and then if I move like my esophagus back and forth, I can feel the metal plate in there. And
Yes.
other than that, I mean, I feel pretty normal, I guess. I haven't really been doing much because I'm scared, but I think I'd be
Right.
fine. Yeah, so it's interesting that we both had that almost exact same surgery
Yeah.
recently. Mine was in April, so
Mine was in May, June, somewhere in there.
holy
You
shit.
guys are bromancing really
I
hard.
know, dude. It's so
I'm just saying.
bad.
I'm just
Be right
saying.
back. I'm gonna go get my beard to a mustache.
Yeah. I'm super cruising at 51,000 feet,
Yeah,
so
get down from there, dude. I can't go that high.
I'm literally 400 knots at 51,000 feet, burning 18,000 pounds an hour, like at full burner.
I'm like, dude, I can't even
He
shoot you up there.
said, "Get down from there." You better not shoot me.
Nah.
Yeah, okay, whatever. I don't have any missiles.
at?
That's shooting a defenseless hobo.
Yeah.
All right,
I just want to talk to him.
be rolling.
I just want to talk. Just got a couple words I want to talk to him about it. Oh, shit. F-18 on radar.
Oh, the pullback definitely feels different.
Yep. Like when you rotate and everything, fly it around, don't set it autopilot, just get it flying straight level, and just kind of move your stick around and watch how gentle it is, and then crank on it, and you got all the movement. You're basically utilizing all the angle of the stick, because if you think about it, you don't have any curves. It's just from 0 to 100. You know what I mean? And you
Right.
may not even use all of the stick. Now you're utilizing all of it, which is how it's supposed to be. But technically, an F-16 stick doesn't really move a lot. But
Right.
yeah. Where are you at, Ryan?
Trying to find you.
I'm still almost on the deck at the airport here. I'm not gonna land. I'm flying it over, but I see
Just wanna talk to you.
Mufasa.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. I see you. Haha. Hey, watch out! We got a rogue F-18 out there with fucking Blue Angel's skin on him.
Heard. I see him at 15, Angels 15 and descending, looks like.
Yeah,
Just want to put an air show on.
he's trigger happy. Don't kill him, Ryan.
I'm not gonna kill him.
I'm
Just
going
wanna
over the
talk
airfield. No.
to him. No, I'm kidding.
I just want to talk. I just want to talk.
Suddenly radar lock.
Yeah. Bum 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 bum. Chaff flares just starts popping everywhere.
I don't even have my master arm on. There we
Never turn it off. It's kind of like a safety on a pistol.
go. Yeah.
Safety always.
This is my
off.
safety, sir.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I'm too fast.
Oh yeah. Ah,
Fast and heavy, too.
I am not. I have nothing. I'm slick.
I got tanks and missiles.
have a missile I need to get rid of.
Back stick.
I don't
Right
want.
up your. Oh.
No. God, I can't see him, and I can't see him on radar, and I'm scared. Hold on, let me data link him so I can actually see where he's at here. Okay, I see him now.
Where you turkeys at?
I'm making a break on the runway right now. I just want to talk. Just want to
I
talk.
want to say hi.
I see you. 10 nautical miles. Oof. That was a terrible break.
Yeah, just cycle this little doodad right there. I looked up and all I saw was a white smoke. I'm like, oh. Chaff flare, chaff flare.
Yes, I will do that.
You know what? Let's drop these tanks. We don't need them anymore. Cat 1.
Do you know why it's Cat 1 and Cat 3?
No.
So Cat 1 is for lighter loads. Oh, and it allows your flight controls to move further for more, for more evasive maneuvers. Cat 3 is for when you're heavier loaded, so you don't rip the plane apart. Your flight controls
Heard.
don't move as much.
So it's like kind of dummy proofs it a little bit.
It's a safety kind of keep you from overg'ing the wings and all that stuff since it's a lawn dart. So,
Yeah.
bro, Ryan, you were cooking.
I was
Jesus.
pulling 8 Gs right now.
I feel like I could feel you when you flew over.
Giggity.
Eh.
Pause.
Oh, Sonic Boomy. Uh-oh. Left, left, left. Pulling a Pearl Harbor, both breaking left.
Oh, that's bad.
Landed.
Oh, right.
I heard landed and remember the speed that you were going at.
Yeah, well,
Mark, Jesus.
he did not
I mean,
land.
Request refueling.
I guess it's tech. I mean, he
Request
technically
rearming.
got. Never mind.
I mean, a
Well,
landing.
there's the runway if you need it. It's marked.
All a
Yeah, I
landing.
appreciate
All a landing is a controlled crash anyway. So.
Right. Any
You're
landings you can walk away from,
Yep.
which I don't think Spanky walked away from that one.
I highly doubt it. Yeah.
No. I gotta piss.
Hear all these sticks real quick.
Refueling complete.
Request refueling. Request rearming.
We're way lighter now.
Copy.
There's some. Where are those bombers at? They're out there a little ways. I think they're landing actually. Two bombers. Yeah, they're going into land. They've flown their route, and then there's 4 MiGs outside of Sochi. They're
Okay.
they're MiG-19s, so they're not anything.
Oh, I see him up there. Yeah.
Yeah, they're not anything crazy, but they will chase you. Like if you get close to them, they'll just break off, start chasing you, but they won't shoot at you
Okay.
unless they get within gun range, which is a rarity. But
If you let a MiG 19 gun you down in an F-16, well,
All right, y'all. I'm gonna go spend time with the lady.
copy. Yeah, I'm
Teammate.
not too far from hopping off myself.
You guys hopping on tomorrow? Next day? We'll talk about it.
I stream every day.
Hey, what are you doing?
Well, then I'll probably hop on tomorrow.
Copy.
So,
get these.
Nice to
wheels
meet you,
on
bro.
the ground, so. Hey, nice meeting you as well, Spank.
what's your name?
Thomas.
Thomas. What up?
Let's see if I can get this landing.
Copy. Yeah, I might as well. Yeah, hop off. I've been on streaming for 2 hours and some change, so
Nice.
I know you just hopped in here, but
Oh, you're good. You're good, man. You're good.
I usually get on 5:30, 6 o'clock Eastern time.
Okay.
Throw a few hours into it, you know,
Yeah.
whatever it may be. If tomorrow, if you get on and you want to do some tank stuff, I'll ride along.
Sounds good.
And then, you know, like what I did with Ryan was, if he would get frustrated or whatever, I'd have him back off the tanker, and then I would go in and hit it, and have him like fly formation for a second, and then
Right.
you know, just keep doing that, vice versa, until you get it. So,
Practice makes perfect. Yep.
I mean, you saw me hit it earlier. It was almost perfect. I think I disconnected once, but
Yeah, I think all I got to do is work. Just spend a little bit more time with the curves, how they are now. Just
Yep.
get more used to them.
yep. And the best way to do that is again flying formation. So,
Yeah.
cool beans, man.
Cool. It was nice meeting you.
Yes, sir.
We'll definitely see you around. We'll definitely we'll fly some more.
Copy that. We'll check you tomorrow.